Yo, don't touch that alligator!
SCP-053 clapped.
Oh!
What's going on, Cody? Welcome to Nathan for Reaction. Today I'm going to be reacting to SCP-053 Young Girl SCP animation. This is by The Rubber. Now this sounds really interesting, and I'm really excited to see this. As always, link to the original video in the description. Now, also, if you guys are new to the channel, smash that subscribe button. Let's go and check out SCP-053 Young Girl SCP animation.
Viewer discretion is advised. Police discovered 053 in the deceased bodies of the couple within the same room. Madeline had died from multiple stab wounds inflicted by Andrew, who had died from a massive heart attack. Hello everybody, I'm The Rubber. Today we bring you SCP Foundation Euclid Class Object SCP-053.
Not expecting that.
SCP-053, also known as the Young Girl, is a small 3-year-old girl. She is capable of basic speech and appears to be slightly above average in terms of mental development. Her personality is generally pleasant, and she rarely seems to get upset. However, she will appear agitated when in a large group. Any and all humans over the age of 3 who engage in eye contact and physical touch, or those who remain around 053 for longer than 10 minutes, rapidly become irrational, paranoid, and homicidal. Most, if not all, of
What? Oh my goodness, dude. Like, oh, is that because, dang, is she like casting a spell on them or
these
something?
feelings will be directed at 053.
Dang.
And afflicted subjects will attempt to kill 053
Yo.
after first killing or driving off all humans visible to them.
Is that how our
Those
parents
attempting
like?
to kill 053 will suffer massive heart attacks or seizures and die seconds after inflicting physical damage to 053.
What?
However, 053 has a healing factor that allows her to
Yo.
regenerate almost instantaneously from any wound.
Dude, what? So she can like regenerate like that? Dude, what? Oh my goodness.
According to a recovery log,
Dang.
SCP-053 was discovered on July 10, 2008 in Pennsylvania at the residence of Andrew and Madeline. Police who attempted to interact with 053 also suffered from 053's anomalous effects, resulting in 5 additional casualties before implanted Foundation agents assessed the situation and properly secured the subject. Class A amnestic drugs were administered to all non-personnel involved, including Andrew's parents in Florida, as they had been exposed to information regarding SCP-053 through communication with Andrew. Since June 5, 2004, Andrew had been sending his mother news and updates on SCP-053. They named her as Abby. Below is the documentation log from 4 years ago. First email about Abby to July 10th.
Yo, this is really interesting. Like, oh my goodness. So Abby is like, I don't know, maybe like casting like a spell or something. Like, how does that happen, dude? Like, what? Oh my goodness, that is so interesting.
2008.
Dude.
The last email sent out by Andrew to his mother. June 5th, 2004. Hey mom, sorry I haven't emailed you throughout the past month. Things have been pretty busy, but I have great news. You're gonna be a grandma. We found out yesterday that Maddie's pregnant, and we've already started turning the guest room into a baby room. Good thing I got a pay raise last week. We gotta think of the baby now. Hope to hear from you soon. March 7th, 2005. It's a girl. She was born last night around 10 at night. Madeline's water broke as she was going to sleep. We drove to the hospital so fast, I think I almost hit someone.
Bruh.
Jesus, waiting for the doctors to deliver her.
Yo, oh my goodness, dude, calm down. You about to hit somebody on the way to the hospital? Dude, what? Dang, dude.
Years. Now, as I type this email, she's downstairs, fast asleep in Maddie's arms. We named her Abby, and she's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. I'll send pictures soon. March 8th, 2006. Hey mom, Abby's first birthday was yesterday. Howard and Rachel even showed up.
So where does this all like
got to see their niece for the first time. Too bad you and Dad are all the way down in Florida.
Because it seems like everything's pretty normal.
We'll have to visit when Abby's older. Love you. June 24th, 2008. There's been an accident.
What?
We were at the playground and we took our eyes off of her for 1 second, and she fell off of the jungle gym and landed on her head. I saw blood. The doctor said she'll recover fine, but I can't sleep.
So is that like what caused all this? Maybe like she bumped her head or something like that? Oh my goodness, dude, that is so terrifying, dude. What?
It is all my fault. June 25th, 2008. The hospital called and said that Abby will have to stay there for a few more days, but she's all patched up and on the fast track to recovery. No brain damage or anything, it seems. I'm just glad my baby is gonna be okay. July 2nd, 2008. Mom, there's something wrong with Abby.
What?
I mean, she looks and acts perfectly fine, but I know something isn't right with her. Madeline says she feels it too. We started feeling it after Abby's injury at the playground. We've had the doctors look her over, but as far as they're concerned, they couldn't identify any permanent damage, physical or mental. But
yeah, she definitely looks like she's like not there, dude. Like, what?
I just know there's something wrong with her. July 5th, 2008. We got an email from Dr. Williams today. He says that he's been able to identify problems exist in Abby, but he can't determine if they're physical or mental. It just doesn't make any sense, he says. He claimed that whenever he was around her, he couldn't shake the feeling of wrongness. The staff who were working with him agreed, apparently.
Yo.
He didn't tell us at first because he didn't want Maddie and I to worry. But it appears that he just couldn't keep quiet any longer. What's wrong with my daughter? July 9th, 2008. I can't even look at Abby for more than a few seconds at a time now. There's something about her now, and it just shouldn't be. When I'm around her, I just get this awful, indescribable feeling. Like I'd rather be anywhere else but next to my own daughter.
Dang,
I try and limit my interaction with her as much as I possibly can. It's terrible. But being around her, it makes me want to throw up. It's inside of her.
Dude, what? Oh my goodness, dude. What is going on, though? Like, dang. Oh, like, what
In her
happened,
eyes,
though?
in her skin, everything about her. I just don't know what it is. July 10th, 2008. I touched her hand. It felt so wrong.
What?
Madeline said she felt it too, but she believes that it's something inside of her.
Like,
I'm
she
gonna
got,
kill
like,
them
some
both.
evilness
I'm
in her?
gonna kill that, and I'm gonna kill that thing.
Oh!
It needs to die.
What?
After receiving the last email,
Dude!
Andrew's mother quickly phoned the local police to check on his son. Soon after, police discovered 053 and the deceased bodies of the couple within the same room. Madeline had died from multiple stab wounds inflicted by Andrew, who had died from a massive heart attack shortly afterward, believed to have been caused by
Bruh.
053's anomalous effects. Following this incident,
So, like, where did, like, these effects, like, come from? I mean, like, oh my goodness, dude. I'm, like, at a loss for words because, I mean, oh my god, dude, like, what is happening, though? Like, what is it about, like, 053 and Abby, like, this young girl, like, that's doing this, dude?
053
like,
was
what?
contained by the Foundation. 053 is to be contained in an area no less than 5 by 5 meters and given adequate room to move. Toys, books, games, and other recreational devices are to be provided and rotated every 3 months. Proper bedding, bathroom, and medical facilities are to be maintained at all times. In addition, 053 is also given 3 meals a day, alongside snacks if requested. Anyone who enters her chamber must wear an eye-covering suit for safety
Oh, so
concerns.
it's, like, in the eyes or
And
something?
while gifts from her are allowed to be accepted, they must be removed from the room. Only one person is allowed in her room in any given instance, and they are only permitted to stay for no longer than 10 minutes.
Wow.
Any sharp objects or firearms are banned from her room, and anyone who begins to act erratically, scream, or attempt to grab 053 are to be removed and quarantined. In a termination
Dang,
test,
dude.
the Foundation introduced SCP-682
Oh no, this
to
thing again, dude!
SCP-053. 682 appeared to
Bruh,
be very
what is this thing doing in here, dude? Like, oh, you're gonna get, like, this alligator in here? Oh, no, dude. Why, though? Oh, man, not
confused and showed no signs of being affected by 053. Initially, 053 appeared to be afraid of 682 and hid behind a chair in her containment area. 682 then lowered itself to the ground, resting its head on the floor and spoke after a while. 053 approached 682.
Yo, don't.
And after several seconds of
Yo,
hesitation,
don't touch
she
that!
briefly
Oh,
touched
don't touch that alligator!
SCP-682
Oh, no!
before quickly returning to
What?
her hiding place.
Dude.
682 had no reaction. 053 approached 682 and pat its head.
Yo,
causing it
don't
to
do
exhale
that,
through its
dude!
forward nostrils.
Yo, don't touch that alligator!
SCP-053 clapped and hopped
Oh!
in place several times
Yo.
before embracing the head of
What?
SCP-682.
Yo,
For the
why would
remainder
you
of the
hug
testing
that
period,
thing?
682 did not feel frustrated by spending time with this small child, like he did in every other
That's
test.
terrifying.
He understood that the child was a hated thing as well,
Aw.
one that had suffered like him. They were alike in
Dang.
that way. He had attempted
So they basically like understand each other. That is really interesting because I don't think like how do they communicate or something like that. That seems like it's gonna be like really interesting though. Like this alligator and this like young girl Abby just they understand each other. That is like really interesting and just really that's so unique though.
to
Like
break
what?
out a
That
few
is
times
terrifying
anyways,
too
to
though.
find out where the disgusting researchers were watching from and find out if they had hurt her as they had him. This
Dang.
had, however, frightened 053. So for the
did he
time being,
stop?
he allowed himself to be decorated with a cowboy hat that
Bruh.
was too small. Although he appreciated how oddly
Yo, she's literally decorating this like alligator with a cowboy hat, dude. Oh my goodness, dude. The things that you think you'll never see on these SCPs though. Oh my goodness, dude. What? Oh man. I'm kind of terrified, but I'm kind of like intrigued as well. Like why, dude? Like oh my goodness, dude. Like this is I thought I would never see this, dude. Like this young girl and this huge regenerative alligator, dude. Like oh my goodness, dude. These SCPs though, dude. Like
pleasant
what?
and relaxing it was when her tiny arms hugged his scarred, scaly back and demanded to be carried around. Eventually,
I don't know if this is
053
like supposed to
grew
be
tired,
cute or just
yawning and
terrifying.
rubbing
I
her eyes
don't
with
know
tiny
yet.
fists. 682 lifted the child carefully in his teeth by the back of her shirt
Oh my
and carried her
goodness,
off to
dude.
bed, placing her gently on the mattress and circling the bed once, twice, 3 times.
You know, most people would have a cat or a dog, like, as far as, like, a pet goes. Dude, Abby's got, like, an alligator, like, that can regenerate and, like, is basically, like, indestructible and, like, invincible, dude. Like, oh my goodness, dude. Like, this has to be one of the most interesting pets, like, ever, dude. Like, oh my goodness, dude. What is going on?
Before curling around her in a protective little ring. Soon enough, 053 was fast asleep, and he was her new protector.
Oh my goodness, dude. I don't even know where to begin with this, dude. So Abby, like, has, like, this SCP alligator who's, like, invincible and indestructible as, like, a pet. Like, I guess that's her pet or her protector. That is definitely, like, really interesting. And, I mean, like I was saying, most people have, like, a cat or a dog. Abby's got, like, this alligator. And, again, I think it's, like they said, it was, like, because they understand each other or something like that, which is really interesting. And I think it was because they were both, like, hated or something like that. But that was definitely really interesting. I wonder if that, I mean, because she seemed, like, completely normal. But after that fall or something like that, like, something, like, happened. I mean, that has to be, like, where that happened. Because, I mean, up until then, it looked like she was, like, pretty normal or something like that. But, dude, that was definitely, like, really interesting, dude. Like, I was not expecting this from, like, this SCP, though, dude. Like, what? Oh, my goodness, dude. That is, like, so terrifying, dude, and just so scary and just so creepy as well. Like, anybody that got next to her, like, had, like, these awful, like, feelings or something like that, dude. That is just so creepy, dude. Like, oh, my goodness. That is really terrifying, though. Oh, my goodness, dude. Like, that, this young girl, dude, Abby, like, oh, my goodness, dude. Like, the rubber, like, this is so creepy, though. Like, also, like, the animations, dude, always really just so incredible and just so amazing. Just the detail depicting these SCPs, like, in the animation are just so phenomenal. And, dude, I just cannot stop thinking about, like, Abby, like, the SCP-053 and that alligator, dude, that regenerates, dude. Like, what in the world, dude? That is just really creepy and just really interesting and just, oh my goodness, dude. Like, I don't even know, dude, but that was just really interesting and, oh my goodness, dude. I was just, like, really creepy. What do you guys think about SCP-053 Young Girl SCP animation? Let me know in the comment section down below. Also, click that bell to turn notifications. But as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I hope you guys did enjoy the video. As always, guys, I'll catch you in the next reaction video.